Hello. My name is Jiso, and I'm reading Master Dōgen's Shōbōgenzō, and I'm still struggling a bit with this cold, but we'll read a bit of chapter 51, Mitsugo, Secret Talk. Mitsu means secret or mystical, in the sense of not apparent to the senses or the intellect, but experienced directly or immediately, as if two things are touching. Go means words or talk, so Mitsugo means secret talk, that is, something communicated directly without sound. In Buddhism, it is said that there is secret talk that can be recognized and understood even though it has no sound. So, secret talk suggests the existence of intuitive perception. It is a fact that we can sometimes discover meaning or secrets without receiving any external stimuli, but we do not see the fact as particularly mystical. An analogy that helps to understand such facts is the sympathetic resonance of tuning forks. A lovely image. When the great truth, that which Buddhas guard and desire, is realized as the real universe, the state expressed, you are like this, I am like this, and each must guard it well, is experienced exactly in the present. Great Master Kokaku of Ungozan Mountain, the story goes, is served offerings by a government official, who asks, "The world-honoured one has secret talk. From Maya Kasyapa nothing is concealed. What is the world-honoured one's secret talk?" The great master calls out, "Minister," the man responds. The great master says, "Do you understand or not?" The official says, "I do not understand." The great master says, "If you do not understand, it is the world-honoured one's secret talk. If you understand, it is Maya Kasyapa's state of nothing being concealed." The great master, manifesting himself as the legitimate descendant after 5 generations of Saigen, is a master of gods and human beings and a great good counselor through the whole universe in the 10 directions. He transforms the sentient and transforms the insentient. As the 46th Buddha in the legitimate succession of Buddhas, he preaches the Dharma for Buddhist patriarchs. At his hermitage on Sanpo Mountain, he was sent offerings from the kitchens of gods. But after receiving the transmission of the Dharma and attaining the truth, he transcended the state which is sent heavenly offerings. The expression quoted now that the world-honoured one has secret talk for Maya Kasyapa's nothing is concealed is the legacy of 46 Buddhas. At the same time as the original features of the 46 Buddhas, it is not got from others. It does not come from outside. It is not inherent, and it has never been something new. Footnote: these 4 aphorisms are in the style of quotations from Chinese, but their source has not been traced. With regard to the realization of this matter of secret talk, not only the world-honoured one Shakyamuni has secret talk, all the Buddhist patriarchs have secret talk. A world-honoured one always has secret talk, but one who has secret talk inevitably has Maya Kasyapa's state of nothing being concealed. We should learn in practice and should not forget the truth that if there are 100,000 world-honoured ones, there are 100,000 Maya Kasyapas. Learning in practice means not intending to understand at once, but striving painstakingly hundreds of times or thousands of times, as if working to cut a hard object. We should not think that when a person has something to relate, we will be able to understand it at once. It may be that now, having already become the world-honoured one, the master of Ungozan Mountain is equipped with secret talk and possesses the state of Maya Kasyapa. in which nothing is concealed. Do not learn that calling minister and the official's response are secret talk itself. The great master in the story says to the minister, If you do not understand, it is the world-honoured one's secret talk. If you understand, it is Maya Kasyap's state of nothing being concealed. We should resolve unfailingly to pursue the truth of this expression for many kalpas. He is saying, when you are in the state beyond understanding, that is the world-honoured one's secret talk. He does not call being momentarily dumbfounded not understanding, and he does not call ignorance not understanding. The principle of the words, if you do not understand, is to sanction a course of quietly learning in practice. We should consider this through effort in pursuit of the truth. Further, when he says, if you understand, he is not discussing a state of now having understood already. In learning the Buddha Dharma in practice, there are many processes. Among them, there are the pivotal matters of understanding the Buddha Dharma and of not understanding the Buddha Dharma. Those who, not having met a true teacher, do not even know that these matters exist, have misunderstood that secret talk exists at random in conjunction with eyes and ears that are cut off from sight and hearing. Footnote, people misunderstand that secret talk is something esoteric. According to Master Dōgen, however, secret talk is a mystery in that it is real and therefore cannot be explained, but it is open to everyone because reality is always talking secret talk. Master Ungo is not saying that you understanding is a condition for Maya Kasyapa's state of nothing being concealed. There are also cases of nothing being concealed in non-understanding. Do not learn that anyone can observe nothing being concealed. The state here and now is already nothing being concealed, or it may be that there is no place where nothing is concealed. Footnote, Master Dōgen described the same reality with two opposing expressions. Yes, I noticed that. Just at the moment of the present, we should investigate this by experiment. Thus, we have not been learning that states which are unknown to us are secret talk. The very moment of not understanding the Buddha Dharma is one concrete instance of secret talk. It is, in every case, the world-honoured one's existence and the existent world-honoured one. Nevertheless, people who do not hear the instruction of a true teacher, although they sit upon the lion's seat, the Buddha's seat of preaching, have never seen this truth even in a dream. They speak without reason as follows. The world-honoured one has secret talk, describes his picking up a flower and winking an eye before the assembly of millions on Vulture Peak. That is because verbal Buddhist preaching is shallow and seemingly concerned with name and form, but picking up a flower and winking an eye, being non-verbal preaching, are instances of establishing the teaching of secret talk. The assembly of millions cannot comprehend the non-verbal preaching. Therefore, for the assembly of millions, it is secret talk. Maya Kasyapa's state of nothing being concealed describes Maya Kasyapa breaking into a smile as if he knew beforehand that the world-honoured one would pick up a flower and wink an eye. Therefore, it is said that, to Maya Kasyapa, nothing is concealed. This is the true essence of the teaching which has been transmitted and received one-to-one. End of quote. People who believe this, when they hear it, are as numerous as rice plants, flax plants, bamboos, and reeds. They make up the monasteries of the 9 states. That's the 9 states of China. It is pitiful that the truth of the Buddhist patriarchs has been ruined originally stems from this cause. A man of clear eyes should surely be able to defeat those opinions one by one. If the world-honoured one's speech is seen as shallow, Picking up a flower and winking an eye must also be shallow. If people consider the speech of the world-honoured one to be mere expression of name and form, they are not students of the Buddha Dharma. They know that speech is names and forms, but they have not yet realized that the world-honoured one is free of name and form. They have yet to shed the sentiments of the common man. All that is permeated by the Buddha mind of a Buddhist patriarch is liberation, is the preaching of Dharma, and is verbal preaching, and it turns the Dharma wheel. Okay, I think my phone's... Did I not plug in my phone last night? Okay. I might be able to run out of juice. Okay, I need to plug in my phone. I think I will finish this tomorrow. Let me just finish this sentence. Hang on. Right, sorry about that. Just had to plug my phone in. Good. Let's do that last sentence again. All that is permeated by the Buddha body mind of a Buddhist patriarch is liberation, is the preaching of Dharma, and is verbal preaching, and it turns the Dharma wheel. Those who gain benefit from witnessing it are many. People of devotional practice and of Dharma practice I'm sorry, it's got footnotes on those two things. Devotional practice is practice based on belief, as in the Pure Land sects, and Dharma practice is practice based on Dharma. For example, the practice of the so-called Zen sects. Of course, we're not allowed to call them Zen sects, are we? People of devotional practice and of Dharma practice are covered by its influence at places where there are Buddhist patriarchs, and they share in its influence at places where there are no Buddhist patriarchs. How could the assembly of millions fail to witness picking up a flower and winking an eye as picking up a flower and winking an eye? The assembly of millions may be on the same level as Maya Kasyapa, and they may be living the same life as the world-honoured one. They may be experiencing the same state and establishing the mind at the same time as the assembly of millions. They are in the same state of truth and in the same national land. They are meeting Buddha and hearing the Dharma with knowing wisdom, and they are meeting Buddha and hearing the Dharma with unknowing wisdom. I like that, unknowing wisdom. Having initially met one Buddha, they will go on to meet Buddhas as numerous as the sands of the Ganges. There may be multitudes, numbering millions of kotis in attendance at every single Buddhist gathering. Revelations by each of the Buddhas of the picking up of a flower and the winking of an eye may all be witnessed taking place in the same moment. Eyes are not dim, ears are sharp. We have mental eyes and physical eyes. We have mental ears and physical ears. How do those others understand Maya Kasyapa's breaking into a smile? Let them try to say something. It is as if they say, this smile should also be called secret talk, but they call it nothing being concealed. This is doubly foolish. Later, the world-honoured one says, I have the right Dharma treasury and the fine mind of Nirvana. I transmit them to Maya Kasyapa. Is such an expression speech, or is it non-verbal communication? If the world-honoured one hated speech but loved picking up flowers, he would have picked up a flower at the later time too. And even in that case, how could Maya Kasyapa fail to understand, and how could the assembly fail to hear? The tales told by people described above are not to be relied upon. Okay, we should finish this today. It's quite short. In sum, the world-honoured one has secret talk, secret action, and secret experience. Stupid people, however, think that secret means other people do not know what the subject knows. Sorry, other people do not know, but the subject knows. And that there are initiated people and uninitiated people. Learning and practice of the Buddha's truth has never been present in those who have thought and said so in India, in the West, and in the Eastern lands. From the ancient past till the present. I'm ready to read that sentence again. Learning and practice of the Buddha's truth has never been present in those who have thought and said so in India, in the West, and in the Eastern lands, from the ancient past till the present. In such a case, both in the secular world and beyond the secular world, there would be much secrecy among the uneducated and little secrecy among the learned. For people of wide learning, can nothing be secret? Still more, for those equipped with supernatural eyes, supernatural ears, Dharma ears, the Buddha's eyes, the Buddha's ears, and so on, we would have to say that there could be no secret talk and no secret will at all. Oh, I probably read too long, haven't I? Never mind, we'll push through. Just hope I've got some voice tomorrow. Secret talk, secret will, secret action, and so on in the Buddha Dharma are beyond such reasoning. When we meet a human being, that is just when we hear secret talk and talk secret talk. When we know ourselves, we know secret action. Moreover, a Buddhist patriarch is able thoroughly to penetrate and to discern the secret will and the secret talk described previously. Remember, in the momentary state of a Buddhist patriarch, secret words and secret acts vie to be realized. What has been described as secret is the truth of immediacy. Word shinmitsu, shin meaning intimacy or familiarity, and mitsu meaning secrecy or closeness. So shinmitsu means intimacy, closeness, or immediacy. Lovely. It is the absence of any gap. It is a total containment of a Buddhist patriarch, total containment of you, total containment of me, total containment of action, total containment of age, total containment of virtue, and total containment of secrecy. Even the Buddha's eyes cannot glimpse the coming together of secret talk and a human being in the secret state. Action in the secret state is beyond the recognition of self and others. Only I in the secret state can know it, and every other individual in the secret state does not understand it. Because secrecy surrounds you, everything relies on secrecy, and a single or half a thing relies on secrecy. We should consider such truths in detail and learn them in practice. In conclusion, that places of teaching people and moments of intuition and affirmation are, in every case, the manifestation of secrecy, is the authentic tradition transmitted by Buddhas and patriarchs. In conclusion, that places of teaching people and moments of intuition and affirmation are, in every case, the manifestation of secrecy. We should consider such truths in detail and learn them in practice. In conclusion, that places of teaching people and moments of intuition and affirmation are, in every case, the manifestation of secrecy, is the authentic tradition transmitted by Buddhas and patriarchs. Right, got that. Because the present is an ineffable moment, it is secret to the self. It is secret to others, it is secret to Buddhist patriarchs, and it is secret to alien beings. For this reason, the present, on the basis of secrecy, is newly secret. Because teaching, practice, and experience like this are just the state of a Buddhist patriarch, they clear up and pass through the secrecy of a Buddhist patriarch, and thus they clear up and pass through secrecy itself. My master's master, Sekko, addresses the assembly. The world-honoured one has secret talk. For Maya Kasyapa, nothing is concealed. Through the night, a rain of falling flowers. Water flowing through the city is fragrant. Is Is it Seko or Secho? Let's go for Secho. Here and now, Secho's expression, through the night a rain of falling flowers, water flowing through the city is fragrant, is immediacy itself. Picking it up, we should examine the eyeballs and the nostrils of a Buddhist patriarch. It is beyond Rinzai and Tokuzan. We should explore the opening of nostrils in the eyes and should sharpen the tip of the nose in the ears. Indeed, it is inside the ears, the nose and the eyes that we realize the whole body and mind, which is neither old nor new. We esteem this as the truth that the raining of flowers is the occurrence of the world. In the old master's words, water flowing through the city is fragrant. The body is concealed, yet its figure is ever more conspicuously revealed. Thus, in everyday life, inside the house of the Buddhist patriarchs, we investigate and pass through the world-honoured ones having secret talk and Maya Kasyappas having nothing concealed, nothing being concealed. The 7 world-honoured Buddhas, each in learning it in practice as we are now. The 7 world-honoured Buddhas, each is learning it in practice as we are now. Maya Kasyapa and Shakyamuni alike have penetrated and discerned it as we are doing now. Shōbōgenzō Mitsugo preached to the assembly at Old Kippo Temple in the Yoshida district of Eshu on the 20th day of the 9th lunar month in the first year of Kangen, 1243. Lovely. Okay. Thanks for listening. Take care.